look at now the rotation towards A. It's hampered. If SEVERiNE can buy a little bit of time, maybe get a kill, it would make a whole difference to how Bleed might need to commit to this retake. But BlazeKing, realizing that there's a huge deficit, goes above and beyond to try and even out the numbers before the retake crunch truly begins. And they're playing close behind this wall. The Frenzy's an absolute beast, man. It's scary. Oh.
1-for-1 trade as Deryeon's got out very low, and now BlazeKing suddenly in a 1v1 with snake fight with his hands. He spots crazy. Juicy. The 0 point will suppress him. He can't dash out. He just got to make the flash. Fights count. He dodges out the flash though, and just like that, he's able to find one. But famouz with the instant trade works out beautifully so for Boom because they get the site.
With utility. Oh, he's timing his peak. Crazyguy aiding him from window, and this is a brilliant retake.
30 seconds left.
Heck, they don't even get the plant, so it's essentially a re-engagement. BlazeKing, he has his own world to work with, but the world outside is nothing but brutal. And he needs to reply to brutality with brutality. Deryeon D-backs his courtesy of the fragment, and that essentially puts them in a box. Now utility can be dumped in from the side of Bleed. They operate. Oh, it almost found the shot down at 10 HP, but JayH has taken out of the equation. That denies any close control that Bleed were hoping for. But from range, JayH and crazyguy find their return, find their rebuttal, and boom, find themselves in a hurdle of problems. Maybe yet again, Bleed. This operator is going to be very important in their ambitions to fighting back, and they're able to do so in the current round. It keeps Bleed interested. They're able to navigate out of this with a little bit of a clean book. Could have seen a resolve being formed, but SEVERiNE, if he does have the opportunity, might even want to try and save the op, but knows it's far removed. He was made to play an uncomfortable game of die or skip rope. Deryeon, brilliant positioning to find the frag and find his way back. He's interested though in finding more, and that he shall not be denied. The triple, he's suppressed, but he's gotten Boom hella depressed.
One enemy
Resort to the kind of prowess that they resorted to in the pistol, which is playoff picks, playoff positioning, and playoff rotation. You can see them trying to do exactly that, right? Trying to catch off aggression where they find it, but Deryeon swift on the deny, and Juicy well aware of the aggression through mid. They so well in tandem here.
Once again, they're gonna look to pick up the pace, go for that mid to A hit, but Deryeon.
They don't spot him. They don't spot him.
They don't catch him. He will catch them out. Finds Berserk, shuts him down, and doubles down with BlazeKing as well, and he's able to get away. That's absolutely nasty, disgusting. Deryeon. As Boom are made to pay. Deryeon will be the hunter in the night. SEVERiNE and Deryeon to finish off that round. Trying to rush down this B site. The recon spots out Juicy, the flash to push him back, and with the short he's not at the greatest of angles to fight. famouz gets one, Berserks with yet another, but okay, crazyguy.
Makes sense to fall back upon. So I mean, at this point, if they deny Boom weaponry, it's something that could be very crucial to them, especially that operator maybe. Because Boom have shown that they love employing the sniper on the ability attack, to push the front lines now. Still making his way through, but JayH taking first contact. SEVERiNE still waiting for the white swing, but there's none to come. No trades. Oh goodness, it's just a free-for-all towards mid. This round went from 0 to 100 in the matter of a second, dude. What the hell?
Yeah, as fast as the Bugatti. I mean, it's pretty stuff for Bugatti, to be honest, though. Just 1 second, but they make it count. Flash out Berserks, but they're not able to take him out just yet. He's still got a chance to fight. And he's made it count. Takes out Juicy, and famouz comes in for the backup to find Deryeon as well. Berserk still not taken out. He's been that anchor in sight, and he's doubled down. And might just find a triple against a low health JayH. Crazyguy though, finally with a trade, and JayH just hoping to play out the time to allow his teammate to come through so he can get the plant, but in an impossible spot pulls out a crazy flick. JayH staying alive. Oh, BlazeKing.
Playing with him. SEVERiNE has the better weaponry, better angle, and finds the kill. Man advantage nullified on the whole, then it's all down to positioning. Bleed They play off each other. And they're able to hold the backer side brilliantly. No chance for Blaze King here. Yeah. Preston discovered as well. Oh. But do
It
damage.
gets one. And Deryeon is quite low, Juicy as well. 49, 24 HP respectively. But Blaze King
This is
doesn't
the
have time,
bonus.
so it is all about that damage right here. The recon as well, not for behind the Viper wall, rather
Needs to deny.
to make sure there's no one in it. And Blaze
No.
King playing with the timing, gets denied. Famous though with a crucial trade, and it's 4v4 retake.
Yeah.
But it's a null command available for Boom to try and make it happen.
And the flank.
BerserX, he has to stay alive.
Removed. Bleed. They've lost the trump card. And the null command. Removing utility. It's all about the gunfights, and Deryeon more than ready. Picks up more than what he could have bargained for. Juicy. He could get. They do have valuable information because 10 seconds on the clock. They really need to push it here, Bleed Esports, and they needed to remove SEVERiNE. They do it. Oh no! A disaster! Boom! Not able to recompose. The plant down. Bleed still having the ability to fight back, and Deryeon finding himself at the aggressive off angle. The trades did not come in though, and Boom still able to find an advantage. 1 versus 2. Crazy guy needs to go beyond crazy. He needs to go ballistic, and he finds himself in a decent position to isolate the frags. Finds the force. Recon out, but he's not able to get the positioning of
By Bleed
Famous.
have a disadvantage. The Vipers will just about even things off.
They have information
Whoa.
here, and that's what. Oh no, that could have been a collateral.
Down
But the
A.
shock dart alongside the re-aggression, Shiro. You mentioned he needs to step up. Well, he did just that. Yet again, crazy guy in the clutch. But an undoubtedly harder
No
finish.
less. This could be devastating for Bleed because it is one of their last buys. All 5 spotted, all
Nice
5
position.
success. But Bleed, they still persevere. They still try to make their way in. And they're not punished. A 2-for-2 trade. Bleed able to make it count. They get the site and an equal trade. Now they'll be able to get the plant.
Yeah, it's Famous on that operator, however. And Blaze King is isolated, so they could. Oh no, not like this.
Spike down B.
And Blaze King is now able to fall back. Famous is set up towards. Nothing like before disaster strikes. Bleed walking into it. Oh no, the traps has given the aggression away, but they're still not able to capitalize as the flashes are set perfectly. Shiro though brilliantly jiggles between the pillars, between death, is able to find success, but he finds it through the smoke as well. Famous not able to deny. Crazy guy on the verge of pulling off a brilliant quad kill. Famous finds himself behind hard cover. The close engagement at the knives find him success. Famous
SEVERiNE spotted out.
1 away from the clutch. Scary has been an impactful player so far, but Shoulder gives it away.
Wow.
Another day
Bleed thought they might have
of
fought it
watching
back.
Bleed against the comeback, eh? The early start. It yet again betrays them. Feels like the same story on rinse and repeat. Deryeon spots the head of BerserX, but not in position to capitalize. Scary though, he finds himself a frag. Although with the ultimates that we aforementioned, it's gonna be a hard task whatsoever. And Boom using them diligently to deny any chances of a bleed that finds footing late in the and that needed to be a frag, that needed to be something in form of results, and they find nada. Their
But they
position
rotate.
given away. Yeah, it's a mid to A in fact. They want to avoid this Viper's pit entirely, but they still want to fight in towards the site. 3 members lying wait, CA. It's not an easy fight to take, but with Blaze King down, it's essentially A main unworried about. They still are yet to breach the front lines, and it holds strong for Boom. Boom, and you miss it. Blade. The haunt
Oh, the recon.
of Revenant. The nightmare. It continues.